What did we learn from day one of F1 testing? The first day of the 2022 pre-season test, shakedown, pre-season mileage, whatever Formula 1 want to call it, it's done and dusted. We might not have been able to watch the action live on TV, but there's already been a few things we've learnt so far. Red Bull's super undercut side pods. Unsurprisingly, every team has interpreted the new regulations in very different ways. Whether it's AlphaTauri's extra nub on its nose, Haas's deep spoon rear wing, or Ferrari, Aston Martin and Alpine's cheese grater style side pod cutouts. However, the one that got everyone talking was Red Bull's extreme side pods. The RB18 side pods are heavily cut away underneath its air intakes. The design seems like a bit of a last-minute addition as they aren't fully painted. Designed by the legendary Adrian Newey, we shouldn't be surprised by their innovation, but honestly, it's still baffling how they managed to keep it a secret for so long. No wonder Lewis Hamilton popped down outside their garage for a cheeky look around the car. 2022 cars are slower than last year. We expected it, and it's true. At the moment, the 2022 cars look well off the pace compared to their 2021 counterparts. Last season's Spanish Grand Prix pole lap and the quickest time from 2020 when F1 last tested in Barcelona were both in the mid 1 minute 16s. However, the cars on track today could only crack under the 1 minute 20 mark through meme lord himself, Lando Norris. Trackside reports seem to indicate that they were visibly slower, awkward and understeery in some parts of the track. Yet in others, drivers like Charles Leclerc and Fernando Alonso looked super aggressive, late on the brakes and confident even on cold tyres. Meanwhile, Max Verstappen, who's known for being a more aggressive driver, was more of a smooth operator. Sorry, Carlos. Keeping a consistent angle to the floor, he was early on the brakes and early on the acceleration, and it looks as though he's adapted his driving style already to these new era of cars. More reliability than the last time regs were changed. Hallelujah, day one of testing done and not a proper breakdown in sight. It's no surprise that F1 bosses have put the first test behind closed doors because the last time there was a major regulation change in 2014, reliability was a massive cause for concern. On day one of 2014 testing, the teams were only able to manage 93 laps between 9 cars, with Ferrari's Kimi Raikkonen clocking in the most at 31. Fortunately, this time around, things were a hell of a lot more promising, with Verstappen putting in the most solo laps with 147 and 1,121 being completed across the field. Haas seemed to be struggling. New year, same problems. Despite virtually abandoning development of their 2021 car from the start to focus on these new regulations, Haas didn't exactly get off to the best start in testing. They were the last team to hit the track and only managed 43 laps overall. They were hampered by a cooling leak that forced them to remove the whole floor, and there were also sensors glitching. There you have it, all the key things we've learnt from day one of F1 testing. Which team do you think could be the surprise of the season? Let us know in the comment section below.